If you joined me in a video a couple weeks ago, you saw that we are having to do some changes to our bathroom, and today I'm showing you how that all turned out. I really love it. I think it turned out great, so I can't wait to share the details with you and style this space up. I'm Emily from Chasing Simple, and I hope you'll take a minute to like this video and subscribe before we get started. So I mentioned before that this project was a little bit unexpected. We always knew that we wanted to do something else with this bathroom. We did the shower and just updated mirrors and bath hardware when we moved into this space, but we hadn't done anything with the floor tile or with the tub, and it was surrounded by floor tile. And the main thing that prompted this project was that we needed to take care of an insulation issue. Our tub drain was actually freezing and it was causing a lot of problems. So because this project was kind of unexpected, we wanted to try to do this in an affordable way, but also a way that we could live with for as many years as needed, because maybe it would keep us from needing to do a full-on renovation of this project. And so this is an exciting way to kind of update things without doing a whole lot of demo. And so let me just show you. I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you what we did. So we had all of the tile removed from the top of the tub and the face of the tub, and there was one row above the fireplace, and we just had all of that replaced with this really pretty pre-made molding that you can get from Home Depot. And it just has simple grooves and it's paintable. And then we put a piece of baseboard all the way across. And to make the top of this surface waterproof, we put a product that's called Sorell on the tub. And I really like the way that this turned out. It looks super nice. It's not a seamless product, but it is definitely a really nice look. And I was a little bit worried about how this was going to turn out because my tub is actually an almond color, which I think was maybe a builder mistake. And I didn't know how that would look, but I think it looks really nice. And then I had the same material go all the way up on the fireplace and then capped that off with crown. And I did install this adorable little shelf. It's from Magnolia, and it has just such good detail. It has this really pretty, almost like tulip-like detailing here, and then it has peg rail. And I don't know if peg rail makes sense in a bathroom, but I thought it was cute, and I figured I could always hang a towel there temporarily, just if I'm in the tub, to warm up on the fireplace before I get out, and that might be kind of nice. And then you can see that I've got my really pretty vintage sconces up, and I added a couple of robe hooks over here as well for towels that would just be easy to grab right from the tub. So I'm excited to style this space up, and I'll show you how I went about doing that, which styling makes every space so joyful. In my sconces, I'm putting little electric candles on a timer and just hanging towels on the robe hooks. These are towels that I already have. They're from World Market. And these baskets are waterproof baskets, but they look super pretty. They're from Amazon. I'll have them linked down below, but they're going to store my son's bath time toys, which is going to be really wonderful to have that not be an eyesore, but this is definitely his preferred place to take a bath. I'm just pouring some Epsom salts into a plastic container that looks glass, and I'm going to put that up on the mantle. It was a huge priority to my husband that I would choose things that would be safe when my son is in the bath, because sometimes he'll like throw a ball or a toy or something, and we wouldn't want anything to come crashing down on him. So like this little container is from Hobby Lobby, and it looks like it's stone, but in actuality it's just plastic that's been kind of textured. And up this high, I mean, you really can't tell. The stems are also from Hobby Lobby. I used 3 sets of stems in here, and I just really like the kind of wildflower look with this artwork, which is also from Hobby Lobby. And I chose artwork that doesn't have any glass on it. I like that look anyways, but in this case, it was also just functional because I wanted it to be safe. And then since it's a bathroom, I also added a little sea sponge for a little texture and a little interest next to the plastic vase. I also am decanting my bubble bath and my son's bath time shampoo into some large bottles. These are also plastic, but they look like glass, and it comes with this little funnel. So I'm just setting those next to the baskets. That way they'll be there for easy access when I want to take a bath or when he's going to take a bath. So I just love the way that this turned out, and now let me give you a quick tour of how the whole thing came together.